to the uncertainty of when we quantify the effects of climate change. But my impression has been over the last several years that the scientific projections have been on the conservative side. As time progresses, that the scientific community is finding more and more that the projections are actually worse than they thought. Am I right in saying that?
That's by and large true, but the scientific community is not a single voice.
Of course.
There are people like Jim Hansen here from NASA Goddard in Upper Manhattan, where they have their Goddard Institute of Space Studies. He is one of the most outspoken people that says, wow, you guys, you are much too conservative. You are limping behind the actual observational evidence in your forecasts. When I was on the New York City panel of climate change, they wanted to take the IPCC forecast, that is the International Panel on Climate Change forecast, to apply them to New York City. And I said, no way, because these are only half the values, for instance, for sea level rise. Then if you combine the IPCC forecasts, which left out Greenland and Antarctica ice melting, you have to add them in. And luckily, with the help of two other people, we got that in. So instead of 2 feet sea level rise by the end of the century, now we have 4 foot sea level rise as a planning horizon and on the books.
4 foot sea level rise by the end of...
in the 2080s.
In the 2080s?
2080s.
For New York City?
For New York City, which would be roughly 5 feet by the end of the century.
And that's the mean level, the predicted level? What level is it? Business as usual?
No. That's, well, there's a range given.
Yeah, of course.
You have it actually on the last page of your handout. From in the 2080s, it's oh no, that's not the last page. It's the page before, labeled I think as table 3.1. Okay, there are all the numbers. So rapid ice melt scenarios from the 2080s is from 41 to 55 inches as a range. And if you look at the one without the rapid ice melt, it's only about half that level. And so that was already one move to update the community to what seems to be much more what comes out from the observations.